guys, just saw the last reading for Cheryl, born in 1966. Boy, 27 minutes, Lord. Okay. I need to be able to not be in so detailed because I got a lot of you guys I still have to catch up on. I think 14 was the magic number, and I think I've done 5. This is number 6. So this one is for Tamara Hall Angelo, born in 1982. Love the 80s. Okay, Tamara Angela. My eyes are so bad. Angelio, right? Am I right? Can I put my glasses on here? I'm sorry, Tamara Angelo. Okay. Tamara Hall Angela, born in 1982. Take a big breath. Tell us what we need to know to guide Tamara. What does Tamara need to know at this moment to find family, peace, and joy? Let us see what we cannot see. All right. And go by the flow here. All right, I'm going to move this up so I don't get confused. So the next one is Tamara. All right, I'm moving the Facebook up so I could see the list based on time. Okay, so I put it on chronological order. All right. All right, let's take a big breath, Tamara. Oh Lord, all the upper beings of the universe, please give us the guidance for Tamara Hall Angelo, born in 1982. Thank you. All right, let's see. Ooh, gosh, that card did not want me to put it in there. All right, let's see the first card here, Tamara. The sun. Okay. The sun, enlightenment, warmth. Okay. Good card so far. Hope, inspiration. This is very good. Okay, permanency. Permanency. Okay. Community. 3 of Cups. I want to try to go not as fast, but not as detailed because the last one was 27 minutes. So Knight of Swords, Knights are extreme. They have positive and negative side. They're blunt, opinionated, cutting. The devil. Okay, no, don't trip about the devil now. Okay, that's just a material thing. Okay, people, place. It's a noun, actually. People, place, or thing, right? Oh, family, peace, and joy. This is, okay, a lot of cups. Mother, the Empress, abundance. Possessiveness, upside down, mine, is that energy. Justice, responsibility. Okay, and it depends, the situation. So, I'm going to make sure I keep a time here. We're at 4 minutes. Because I'm planning to do a couple of more here, providing that my energy is good. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, the sun. The sun is about warmth, enlightenment, being able to see, brighten up the situation, right? And I'm so glad I see that in your reading. It's the star card, and we all know, the star card is about, having that hope, being hopeful, right? The 2 things in the world that I protect is hope and inspiration. I will not let anyone take that from me because that's what I use every day to live. Is my hope, right? This, on the other hand, is also the feeling of hopelessness, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But I'm gonna go do the reading as much as I can here, depending on what's being directed at me, what's pulling me, right? Okay, again, this is about hope, about being inspired, right? Gaining your motivation, getting out there, getting life, right? That's life. That's our life force, right? And it's right side up. This is great. Now, this is subconscious. This is the Ten of Pentacles, about permanency, right? Being able for the situation to stay permanent, not this up and down kind of thing, kind of like, everything in life is a wave, right? But the big, sharp waves are not fun, right? They're not fun. So, also too, it's like always looking, right? This is the sun, always looking. I wanted to brighten, to make the situation better, right? Always looking for that solution, a long-lasting solution. Okay. Now the Three of Cups. This is in the past. Again, if this I read cards that's slow or it's too confusing for all the reversal stuff. Life is simple actually until we complicate it. But this is right side up, right? This is right side up, and it's in the past, right? The Three of Cups talks about your inner circle, right? And then we have our outer circle. Usually it's work, but your inner circle. This is where learning, your hope, your inspiration, your community, right? Your community, the people you grew up with, your community that you feel safe. That's in the past, right? We need to bring that back. We need to touch bases with these safe energies, loved energies, right? The Three of Cups. Because I see that in the past, right? Meaning, need to get connected to your friends again, right? Need to get together with people that are your companions, that you trust, right? So because the Devil card is coming in, right? The Devil card's coming in, and this is why it's leaving, right? If you have a supporting environment, people also call this as the three women that weave the threads of time, threads of the universe, right? When the Devil comes in, right? It's hopelessness, it's darkness, right? And we need the sun, right? We need the sun to enlighten this and brighten this stuff right here. But remember, the Devil is bounded. And when we talk about the Devil, as you can see, there's change between these two human beings, these two spiritual beings that are no longer spiritual anymore. They're obsessed with a person, physical energy. It could be an addiction of some sort, addicted to a person, obsessiveness, mind, right? So that's coming in, and it's coming in full force, because the Three of Cups in the past need to reach out even for 5 minutes, or just text, hey, do you have time, how you doing, and even if you don't talk about your situation, you need to reconnect that thread, right, with your community, your friends, people that you know, and you trust. Okay. Now the permanency, subconscious and conscious, the Knight of Swords. We're going at 9 minutes right now. So the Knight of Swords, right? The energy of this Knight is on the positive side and on the negative side, right? So we have positive and negative of the Knights. And again, swords, they're blunt, right? They're blunt, cutting, opinionated, they're direct, right? I'm feeling on the negative side, opinionated on the negative side, but they cut through everything, don't they? Right? The positive side, they're logical, and they're intellectual beings, energy, right? But they're not really, on the negative side, they're not really diplomats. They you know, they can get rude. I can be rude, right? And this is again in regards, to your family. What I mean by family doesn't have to be blood related, but it's family. You feel safe regardless of what you do. You know you're safe. You know you're loved. You know that's never going to change, right? And when you're around family, you feel that safety. There's a certain peace, tranquility, and joy to that feeling, right? Right? The rainbow, Ten of Cups, that's freedom, um, and safe, right? Okay. All right. So right now it's upside down the Nine of Swords in regards to the Sun feeling greatness, and I see the Nine of Swords. It's upside down, so that's kind of chilled out a little bit in both negative and positive. Okay. On the other side, I sense that there's this motherly energy, right? You're looking at your very motherly energy, right? Nurturing, um, provide the abundance of things, a cornucopia device, um, nurturing, but she's also too a mother nature, in a sense, right? Um, but I do see, right, that nurturing part of you, right? This hope, inspiration, right? You also need to be nurtured yourself, right? Need to be nurtured yourself, right? Um, and that is important, right? Don't wait for someone to nurture you. Nurture yourself. Do something good for yourself. Reach out to friends that you haven't talked to, or reach out to, hey, not even wanting anything. Say, hey, how are you doing? Send that energy out there. Okay. And this is how you are received outside, right? Or perceived, how the world looks at you in a way, right? So again, don't forget to be a mother to yourself. Be nurturing. Give yourself abundance. Give yourself things that you give others, right? Um, you know, take yourself out for your favorite food. You know, uh, experience that what you give to others, right? Okay. So the situation right now is, we all know, for he just can't release those pentacles, right? This reminds me of a 3-year-old child, right? Kind of like, mine, all mine. I don't want you playing with obsessive, possessive energy. That's a number 9 card. And that talks about the situation right now. The sun, right? The sun. Even the hope, right? Even the hope in the brightness, the enlightenment, the greatness, right? People, energy, partners should always support you, okay? Support you for greatness, right? Okay, so that's what you're dealing with right now. Is this four of Pentacles, which is possessiveness, controlled environment, right? It's upside down. The energy. I feel like the energy was there, full force. It's low now, right? It's low now. So it's moved through the gateway, right? Now, let's talk about this devil card. the permanency, right? Permanency is a good thing, right? Right? You have abundance. You see this couple with their child and two dogs. Their house is a nice house in the back, and they're buying something expensive. This is abundance. This is about having a long-lasting solution. Permanency, right? We get to a point where it's all just up and down. You just want something that doesn't move so high up and down, more of a permanent stage, kind of, wavy lines, not these high-end big waves where it's an up and down, okay? So permanency. The devil, which I believe need to be understood, right? The sun is upside down. You will be enlightened. You will understand the darkness, okay? Keep going with your hope and inspiration, okay? Because without that, it's not keep going to get rid of this attachment to the material life. This should not override our spirits. Nothing in the material world can take away our spirit, right? Nothing. And it's okay. And it's okay if you're going to be the only one that's going to defend you. It should be that way, right? No one's going to defend you. You defend you. You defend you anyway, regardless if anyone's there or not, okay? So I see right here, right? These two cards, subconscious and outcome, okay? We'll talk about the devil card because this is the one coming in future, right? So the subconscious says, well, you need more permanence. You need to establish your roots, okay? Stop getting transplanted. Okay, the justice card talks about responsibility. Sometimes I don't see, but it could be legally. But I see it for now as responsibility, right? Correcting what's wrong, balancing the scales of justice. And this card is not helping, right? This needs to go away. You know what I'm talking about here. This needs to go away, okay? And I know you know what this is, right? And the first thing to do regarding this is making sure, right? And it's just a physical thing, right? It's a physical thing. Mind. The material force. Mind. Okay? This should not take over a person, an energy and motion person, the spirit, right? The spirit of a person. No one should ever take that on. That material thing is more important than me, right? My spiritual, my as a spiritual being. Okay, so keep looking and searching for the truth. This what tells me is the star. Okay, this is gonna fuel you, right? To blast this darkness out, this hopelessness, because you are not going to be hopeless. The star card is in there. All right, but once you understand this attachment, right, and the possessiveness will go away. Establish your roots, what you could work with, right, and what you cannot work with. And it's everyone has to take their responsibility, right? Everybody, and fairness is important. Fairness is very important on both sides. Okay. This has come but 19 minutes, so we're gonna stop this for Tamara. Okay. And I hope this reading helps you out. Thank you. Bye bye.